what the future might hold, they'd look at me differently. They'd be afraid. This premonition, if that's what it is, it makes me fear myself. I fear I'm capable of burning it all to the ground.
Oh, welcome back, my friends. That was, of course, a clip from the season 3 premiere of Bitten.
Joining us now is one of the stars of the show, Laura Vandervoort. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey.
Happy New Year, because we haven't seen each other since last year.
Happy
We
New Year.
haven't.
Happy wolf ears.
Yep. Let's
Kind of
no,
works. No,
no.
doesn't
Laura and
work?
I don't think that's good.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so we just saw obviously a very intense clip, that fiery premonition of Elena in the house. So how much is that going to play a big role in this upcoming season?
Well, the third season picks up a couple months prior to the finale. So Elaine is definitely still dealing with that premonition, and it's causing her some issues. She's not telling the pack about the premonition because she's worried that they'll see her differently, and she may destroy the pack and their home. So she's trying to find a way to get around it. She's talking to some of the witches about whether the premonition will truly come true or if it's just a symbolic premonition. But that is a major premise for this season, as well as some new mysterious characters that turn her world upside down.
What can you tell us about the new characters? Can you tell us
Nothing.
everything?
Are they villains?
Oh, I'll just tell you everything. You don't have to
Okay,
watch it.
great.
No, I don't want to say if they're villains or
Okay.
not, but they definitely make Elena question who she is, where she's come from, and you actually find out the true reason that she survived the change this year.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You find that out?
good.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've all been
We
wondering,
assumed
right?
it's because she was strong and she'd been through so much.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe not.
And so new characters, which is great, but what's the mood of the pack this season? Because the mood of the pack has kind of changed and ebbed and flowed with the seasons. When we pick up with the pack, like what's Jeremy's state of mind? What's Clay's state of mind?
Everyone is sort of just recovering from the finale and everything that had gone down.
Right.
The relationships are a little broken between Jeremy and Elena.
Okay.
Jeremy has a new form of leadership that's sort of draconian, and she doesn't approve of it, and they're butting heads. In addition, the new character draws a line in the sand between her and Jeremy as well, and Clay. So everyone's got a bit of an issue with Elena this year, and she's dealing with a lot. There's still, Logan's baby
Right.
is still a part of the process and the storyline. The pack is, as always, trying to stay together and stay as one, but these new characters definitely throw a wrench in everything.
You and Greg Brick, both fantastic actors. Was it fun playing scenes with him where you were kind of butting heads and had that tension?
Yes, I mean, you know Greg.
Yeah.
He's poetic and brilliant, and every time I do a scene with him, we just love to sit down and have a conversation in a scene, but
Right.
this year it's just, we go at it
wait.
emotionally, and he's brilliant, and you'll see this season how wonderful he is.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, you too, yeah.
Well,
you.
this show has really, captured the attention and the interest of so many people, and you have such a loyal fan base. So why do you think this show has connected with so many fans?
Well, obviously we had the fan base from the books, which probably isn't as obvious, but we do, and they were happy with what we did. That was a concern season 1, that they wouldn't approve of the casting or our storylines, but we've got the majority of them, and we've also gained a huge fan base outside of the books who have gone back to the books. And I think it's because there's a lot that you can relate to in the show, obviously the sci-fi portion of it, but it's the family dynamic, it's the love stories, it's the family being torn apart, it's the soprano sort of mentality of protect your family at all costs.
Yeah.
But this year it's between duty and family, and Elena's trying to make that decision.
Uh-oh.
I know. Dun, dun, dun.
Gotta wrap it up in a sec, but I promised myself I wouldn't forget. Off the top of the show, we were talking Game of Thrones.
Yes.
So who wins in a fight? Game of Thrones dire wolves. Morgan met some dire wolves.
Yep.
Or bitten wolves. Who wins in a fight? And you have to be objective.
Bitten wolves.
Bitten wolves?
I mean,
She
we
has
have.
loyalty.
Yes, I guess you have a loyalty to
I
the
am a
pack.
bitten wolf.
Right?
Right.
And I know I can handle a dire wolf.
Right.
Ooh.
Although I appreciate the dire wolves.
You appreciate them too.
Just to be political.
Just,
about it.
yeah, they're very good looking.
Well, thanks so much for being here. We can't wait for the season. And
you.
congrats on Supergirl as well. Your character is
Thank
going to be
you.
recurring, we know now.
Yes, I
right?
play Indigo. She's a new villain this year. She's very different looking.
Oh,
And it's been a lot of fun. We've shot 1 episode. We have a couple more coming up.
Can't wait for it.
awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Season 3 of Bitten debuts this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Cannot wait.
Plus, you should join the 3 of us for a Bitten Season 3 special,
right.
airing Friday at 6 Eastern.
All right, and stick around. We got more coming up after the break. Thanks, Laura.
Thank you.
Wolf ears. Wolf
Oh,
ears.
yeah.